Aquarius, welcome to your July 2023 weekly reading here. It's going to be a reading from July 10th until the 16th. Hopefully you all are doing well. If you're new to the channel, these are general readings. Feel free to check your other placements. You can check your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign. So let's see, Aquarius. What's going on with my space babies here? Let's see. Five of Wands is the overall energy. Your current energy is the Eight of Swords. The Lovers is your challenge. Uh-oh. Some drama, some miscommunications, misunderstandings, and your interpersonal relationships coming to the forefront. Now, if this isn't in regards to your relationships, right now some of you are frustrated because it's like you don't really know the direction of where something is going when it comes to like your path in life, or like even like the purpose behind something. Very interesting here. I would say be careful of your words because you may say some things that you can't take back, Aquarius. So I know how sharp y'all can be with y'all's words. Let's see. Future position, you have the Ace of Wands here. I feel like the only way to get out of like your own head and in your own mind here, because your current energy is the Eight of Swords. In order for you to kind of to figure things out, I think there's going to have to be like you're going to have to take action, right? Because Eight of Swords is sometimes like when we can sit and we can think for way too long, and then the next thing we know, we just kind of are stuck in our own minds. We don't even do anything. So the Ace of Wands is just telling you to try to get out of your head by, channeling that energy into something. Because that Lover's being in the challenge could be in regards to your interpersonal relationships, or it could be in regards to sort of like the direction you want to go with like your life and like what you want to devote yourself to, what you want your purpose to be possibly. Eight of Cups is in the position of something that you're unaware of. Yeah, it's like you're not going to be able to know everything until you start to take things step by step. There's a reason why the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups kind of square one another. They have to work together, but the tension creates the Five of Wands, of frustration, right? Because even think about it. The Eight of Swords is Jupiter and Gemini. The Eight of Cups is Saturn and Pisces. Well, in astrology, those square. So, and the Eight of Cups is sort of like, is different from the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is like we rely upon our minds to be able to figure things out, put things together, to logically think about things. Well, something that you're unaware of is the Eight of Cups. You can't logically figure this out right now. You're going to have to trust in your intuition. You're going to have to let go, surrender, allow things to come to you as you start taking things step by step. And if you do that, then you'll find your way. You'll find the balance, or you'll find the resolution here. So what is your advice? The Wheel of Fortune, Five of Cups. It's a timing thing, right? Right now may not be the right time for something. And so it's about sort of waiting for the right time. And then you're asking me, well, when's the right time? I don't know. Two of Wands in the outcome. But once you take action, once you feel inspired, and then you take action, I think it's important for you to, well, this is your outcome, Two of Wands. So direction, purpose, understanding is the Two of Wands. Mars and Aries, trusting yourself and taking the initiative. So let's clarify. Well, actually, before we clarify, let's, some of you may have Aries in your chart or Gemini in your chart. You have this Libra balance card, so definitely some balance needs to be had here. And also, Libra does deal with balance, but it also does deal with like equality and fairness. And so if it's dealing with a relationship or relationships, it's about figuring out the balance. It's about figuring out mutual reception. But if it's in regards to like other things in your life at this time that's, calling forth to your attention, then it's about, if you're off balance, then you're gonna have to come back into alignment or come back into balance with things. So I'll give you an example. Let's just say you work a lot, and let's just say, next thing you know, it's like people are wondering like why you don't talk to them, or why you're not doing, or like why you're not hanging out with them, whatever the case might be, right? Whether that's family or whatever. It's like sometimes you have to be honest with yourself, tell yourself the truth, and be like, okay, well, is what I'm doing, is it becoming detrimental to other areas of my life? And if it is, let's regain balance. You have closing door, completion. So this is that Wheel of Fortune, Five of Cups energy. It's like right now, it's like you're in that Five of Cups. Like, all right, I feel like I'm kind of at the bottom of the Wheel of Fortune. But eventually that door is going to close, that season is going to close, or that energy is going to, transition into the newer chapter, the newer beginning of things. So. Yep. Three of Cups is on that Five of Wands. Drama, gossip, frustration. Definitely feel like this in regards to your interpersonal relationships. Nine of Cups and the Eight of Swords here. This is interesting, Aquarius. It's like you're playing the silent game or something. What in the world? The Hermit. I just feel like you like your solitude. And you sort of just kind of like being like in a hermity energy. However, it's almost like you revert back to this Hermit Nine of Cups energy because you're in the Eight of Swords energy of like not really understanding like how to either communicate something or how to almost like how to do something in a way. This is odd. Lovers, Two of Swords here. Two of Swords is also a Libra archetype. It's Moon in Libra. And right now the challenge is trying to adjust to, meeting other people's needs while also maintaining your own and finding balance when adjusting to your interpersonal relationships. Justice card. That's Libra too. Hangman. I feel like you're not going to know the answer to things unless you move out of this place of familiarity and comfort or what you're used to. You're going to have to give something a try and see how it goes and then adjust from there. And that's what I see you doing anyways. The Death card in the Eight of Cups is something that you're unaware of. Like, again, something's closing out here. Something's completing itself. And now it's just you're wondering about what's the next thing. So for some of you, this could be maybe you're moving on from particular relationships, or maybe you're moving on from something in regards to career. Or maybe you're trying to figure out the deep reason why in regards to some sort of transition that you're making. Or that you're wanting to at least make. King of Wands, Five of Cups, Wheel of Fortune is your advice. Yeah, I think there's nothing to worry about. Things aren't always going to feel that great, but if you can flip negatives into positives, and allow yourself to walk through new doors and try new things, then you got good luck on your side with that Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Cups, Two of Wands, which I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. Judgment, Queen of Cups. I think you're making a decision and a commitment here to follow through with what it is that you are planning. It's just like you're just not taking the initiative. It's like just take the initiative, just try whatever it is, and then see what happens. And I feel like you'll be fine. Shine love on fear. Love will light up the darkness here. There's nothing to really be afraid of. It's like you're allowed I think you allow your mind to sort of create that illusion of fear. You got hand reciprocity. The universe will meet you halfway. And there is equality in the situation, in the lion temperament here. I think you need to trust more, believe more. Have the courage to. So, I think your outcome here is like you're finding comfort in taking action on what it is that you need to take action on, and trusting in the divine and trusting in God, and understanding that this is what's being required of you at this time and what God is sort of, calling for you to do. And I think you'll be fine. I think you're kind of blowing this out of proportion a little bit. So that's what I got, Aquarius. I'm done with the reading. These readings have been difficult for me to even finish and do. I mean, you're reading one straight to the point, so I'm going to leave it as is. But as I'm doing this reading, in the air signs readings, the moon is square my moon. So moon in Aquarius is square my moon in Scorpio. And then the moon in Aquarius is opposed my Mercury exact in Leo. And it's also square my moon exact. So pretty much exact. So yeah, I'm going to get off of here. If you want to book a personal reading with me, if you have a question or anything you want to know, we can definitely dive into that. If you want to know the details, just go to the description, click the link. It's my website. You can go on my website, and then all the information is there. It tells you what the reading is, what it's about, and and you can also book as well. So, all right, I'll see y'all later. Bye.